Newcastle, Monday night football. No kudos. We go into this game. They're on the back of a big win away from Forest, and we're on the back of a dull draw to Everton. We desperately need to get something.
Look at the positive, Dan. Look at the positive.
Clean sheet against Everton. Clean sheet against another really defensive team. So,
well, you've got to put a positive spin somewhere, mate. You've got to put a positive spin somewhere.
Well, listen, we can put all the positive spins that we want, but it's the result and the performance that's going to matter. And are we going to step up to it? It's always tough, like Newcastle away, when you're really needing a performance. And we heard Kevin Nolan when we had him on the interview, and he was talking about when West Ham went up there and we were down in the dumps and he played us, and how he just didn't look up for it. They could see the players, it's cold. They've been playing bad, demoralised, and they just didn't look up for it. And I feel like it will be the same this Monday, with morale being low, being freezing cold, us going up there. They're on an upturn in performances. I think their fans under the lights are going to be up for it. We're not. I've really all season not been as least confident about a game than this one. I don't think it's going to be a big one. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news and down in the dumps.
I agree, mate. I think we go there, we concede within 10 minutes, and we collapse. I can't see anything more. It'd be a miracle. I'm not going. I can't get the time off. It's a Monday night, which is a fucking disgrace. Fucking disgrace. And I'm not just saying it because we've got to travel up there, because they've travelled down here before, and I said it was a fucking disgrace then, in the middle of the week. And this is another reason why the Premier League needs to fuck off, to be quite honest with you. But I think it's got fucking cold. The temperature's dropped just as we're about to go there. I think we can see within 10 minutes. I think we come away with about a 5-0 loss. I'm going to be honest.
It's -2. It's t-shirt weather, man. How are you, lad? How are you, lad? T-shirt weather, man.
The thing. I think you'll see if the players are playing for the manager in this one. This would be the game. This would be the game. Would be the writing on the wall.
I don't know. I think that's harsh. Because I just think they're not going to be up for it. I don't think it's going to be in relation on the manager. I think it's just morale going up there in the freezing cold.
Listen, at the end of the day, you're playing football in England. This country isn't, we're not.
I know that, mate. But
you get cold. But what I'm saying to you is you'll see if they want this manager to stay. Because as much as morale is low, matters with the performances have not been great. Some of the players have had a little break away from the squad, going with their international sides and all that. We play on the Monday night, which benefits us normally because we come back from internationals and we're getting players back the day before, or 36 hours before we're going to kick off. Them excuses are now gone. So I think if you go up there and you see half of performance from the side and the players, they want to keep this manager in place. I think if we go up there the way that you guys are expecting us to go up there, I think the writing's on the wall. Because
are you not expecting it, Scott? Are you not expecting us to go up there that way? What do you expect?
We're not going to win. We'll be lucky if we score.
Okay, but you expect a performance?
I don't think it'd be as bad. I think it'd be a 2-0. I don't think it'd be as bad as what you guys are thinking. But I think, as I said, I think if you see a bit of a performance in them players, they're the players that are. You'll see that they want the manager to stay. I think if we go up there and get rolled over, like you guys are expecting, then he's got to go then. There's no these two games. We go up to Newcastle and get rolled over. You think last season, what was it, 4-3 in the end? We threw away dodgy penalty, weren't it? Season before that up there, was that the 4-2 win, Nick?
I think we won, yeah.
Yeah. So we, like you said, it's not all doom and gloom travelling up north. I know it's different times and all that, but we were shit last season.
Yeah, but I've also seen performances against Forest, Scott. Teams that are in good form, and we roll over, and that was a fucking rollover.
And this is they've got goal scorer. Like Isak is back, as we pointed out. We struggle to score goals. They've got their goal scorers back.
Callum Wilson.
What's that?
Callum Wilson ain't scored for ages.
Oh, Callum Wilson's back. Yeah, there you go, isn't it? This prick fucking hates us, honestly.
But this is the thing, and this is the problem. And this for me is the game. We go up there and get an iodine. Gone. Doing our friends on. Don't let him back on the coach.
I'll lay money on it that we're going to get a good iodine. Lay money on it.
So it's an interesting question here from E20's own. What do you think the owners will be looking at this game? Performance or result? I think either.
It's got to be the performance.
There's one thing what the fans are looking for.
Get rolled 5-0.
But what I'm saying is I think what the owners are looking for, performance or result, I think they're looking at either, because Sullivan will look at anything to not sack the manager. If we play really well and we just lose, I think they'll take that and Sullivan will go, oh, well, we played really well. If we play crap but we win or we get a draw, Sullivan will take that and go, oh, well, we didn't get beat. Yeah. So he looks for reasons not to have to sack managers. So either one he will take. If we get neither, play crap and lose, then what can he take from that? But
I agree with that. Is Sullivan's take on it, mate. It will be that if we get a performance, get narrowly beat, he'll take it as a positive. If we win, he'll take it as a positive. Play crap and win, he'll play it positive. For me, it's a performance to see that identity that we've been lacking. To see something, you can play well and still get beat. It happens, but we're not playing well. I want us to see us play well. Yeah, I want to see performances.
The only thing about that, Scott, and as I'm going to say this now before we start wrapping up, is that I gave Lopetegui 10 games, and I wanted to see, I didn't want to see it straight away. I never said it would happen straight away, but I've seen no progress. In fact, I've seen recession. I've seen recession in the way we are, and I just can't see how all of a sudden it's going to all click in place over one weekend. I just can't, and we get rolled here. I'm telling you now, we get rolled. And if we do, he needs to go. And if we don't, get ready for a fucking rough ride over the winter.
Yeah.
And exactly it, because it don't get no easier next week.
No.
And that's
let's be honest, it gets as hard as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And this is the thing. As we said at the start, you're going up against a Newcastle side who have turned their fortunes around. They're now playing good. They've got Isak back who's scoring. Someone said in the comments there, he'll set a Premier League record if he scores a brace against us by scoring 3 braces on the spin against Premier League sides. It's all stacked against us. And that's what I don't see us winning. I really don't.
If anyone fancies a ticket, by the way, you can have my ticket. I've got a ticket, but I'm not going. I'll give it to you.
There you go. So get in touch on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV. Honestly. And this is the thing, like, we got Arsenal after that, so it's going to be a madness if we lose to them on the spin. I can't take another hiding from Arsenal at all. That honestly, just if we lose, sack him and try and get a new manager bouncing for the Arsenal game, because that's going to be a tough watch. So what are we thinking score wise? I'll say what you guys are thinking. I'm thinking I hate predicting, but I'm going to say 3-0 Newcastle if I'm being truly honest of what I feel is going to happen. 3-0 Newcastle. I predicted 1-1 on Loaded Mag, by the way. If people say, I do, but that was just me saving face and trying to be optimistic. But really,
I'm going to say 4-0. It could be 5-0.
I'm saying 2-0 Newcastle.
God, Scott, you deluded optimist.
I'm so optimistic that we're going to lose, eh?
Yeah.
If you want that ticket,
go on, say us 2-0. No, but the thing is, I sort of see what Nicky's. I do think once that first one goes in, I do think you'll see a collapse. I don't see us.
We're like, as I said before, we're like a fucking Cadbury's cream egg, mate. Once that shell breaks, it fucking starts oozing out. It starts fucking going all over the shop.
There's a few. I don't know if anyone's predicting us to win.
The crazy thing is, normally
2-1 with them.
You normally sit there and say, if you can ride out the first 20 minutes and then go, you get more confidence, you build from it, and you can go on the attack a bit more. The problem is that we've seen against Tottenham, we only need 10 minutes to all completely fall apart. So,
You know what we need to do? We need to keep it 0-0 till the second half. because that seems to be when we switch on in second halves. If we can somehow keep it to half
just
time,
don't
we've got
fucking concede big chances in the first minute, and don't concede big chances when you come out in the first minute of the second half, because that's when we concede their fucking goals.
We're most vulnerable. Yeah, we're most vulnerable at the start, which is like you think you would learn from that. It's like shit. We've seen a lot of goals at first kickoffs, like so. Let's tighten up, but we don't. And that's the problem. We never.
We're going to be doing a watch along anyway. I'll be here for a watch along.